Hello, fans. Today's game is sure to be a good one. Now set right there with your favorite snacks and let's meet our Lion of the Day.
Today's video is Joique Bell. He is represented by a 2016 Panini Prestige, Veteran Signatures, slabbed by Stats Grading. Detroit doesn't just love stars. Detroit loves grinders. And Joique Bell? That dude was pure Motor City. When you think of the Lions in the Stafford era, your mind probably goes to Calvin Johnson. Big passing numbers, and a whole lot of man if they could just run the ball. But for a stretch, Detroit actually had a backfield that was sneaky dangerous. And one of the most important pieces was a local underdog who played like he had something to prove every snap. Joique Bell. Bell's story starts with Michigan roots and an unconventional path. He came out of Wayne State, not some powerhouse program, and he wasn't handed anything. He bounced through early NFL opportunities before Detroit finally brought him in late 2011. And once he got his real shot with the Lions, he didn't give it back. That's what made Bell easy to root for. He felt like the kind of player Detroit fans recognize instantly. Earned, not given. By 2012 and 2013, Bell wasn't just a guy on the roster. He was a real part of the plan. And here's what separated him. He could run with power and catch the ball like a receiver. In that Lions offense, the backs weren't just there to hand it off. They were a pressure valve for Matthew Stafford. Quick checkdowns, screens, and routes out of the backfield to keep defenses honest. Bell became dependable in all the little moments. Third downs, short yardage, goal line. The stuff that wins games when it's ugly. Now let's talk about the season where Bell's name should get brought up more. 2013. Detroit had Reggie Bush and Bell sharing the workload, and it turned into one of the most unique running back tandems in NFL history. Here's the wild stat. Bell and Bush became the first running back duo on the same team to each have at least 500 rushing yards and 500 receiving yards in a season. That's not just pretty good. We changed how you can build a backfield good. And it wasn't empty production. Bell's touches mattered. He ran hard, finished runs, and kept defenses from keying on one style. If you want one game that captures Joique Bell's vibe, it's Thanksgiving 2013 against the Packers. He ran for a career-high 94 yards and scored on a day when Detroit needed toughness, not just flash. Those are the games where Bell felt like a heartbeat player, not the headline, just the engine. Detroit noticed. In 2014, Bell earned a contract extension, proof that the Lions believed what fans were seeing. This wasn't a fluke. This was a legitimate NFL contributor. He gave Detroit stability in the backfield, and even when roles shifted and injuries piled up later, his Lions years are remembered for effort, versatility, in a style that fit the city. Bell's 2013 season wasn't just productive, it was historic. That 500 rushing/500 receiving tandem record with Reggie Bush is still one of the coolest, most overlooked Lions trivia nuggets from the Stafford era. Joique Bell may not be the first name people bring up from that era, but if you watch those teams closely, you remember how valuable he was. If you enjoyed this deep dive Joique Bell Detroit Lions story, drop a like, subscribe, and comment.